Nollywood Actors Daily Library. So it's actually 11:00 p.m. West African time, and I came outside this very lonely and quiet place to have a very um heart to heart conversation. It's a kind of an insight, an insight. It's a relatable kind of life experience about the city. You see, here at Nollywood Actors Daily Library, you don't read through the script nor recorded materials or anything. We bring and say whatever we say on this channel based on a reality, based on daily experiences, based on the happenings. We do what we do based on um the society we are living in today. So life in the city, life in the city, you're gonna love it. So I need you to hang around. Let's just take this brief, calm, interesting conversation that would be dealing with life in the city. You see, the city is a very nice place to be. I would advise, I would suggest everyone should experience life in the city. Everybody should experience life in the city because it helps you to put you on check. It helps you to position you where you are supposed to be or where you're meant to be, or in some cases it takes you off. It's like the city is like uh, um the city is like, you know, a propelling jangolova. When the jangolova is twisting, that is like the city twist up, twist down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes. Sometimes it might just fling you off. You understand that kind of thing? So that's the vibe of the city. City is a place that everybody should have a very good experience about. So life in the city is very important because it puts you on check. It gingers you. If you live in city, it gingers you, and it gingers you. It wakens your spirit and your soul up. If you are living in the city, for instance, out of every 24 hours of the day, you might not even have the opportunity to sleep up to uh, uh, 6 hours, right? And you are always in a hurry. See, for city, everybody is always in a hurry. Everybody is always in a hurry in cities, all right? And in cities, there is no permanent friend, there is no permanent enemy because everybody left home to feed home. So everybody is looking for opportunity to, do something to say, I was able to make it in the city. So in city there is no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. And in cities people tend to be more self-centered. People mostly live this kind of I don't care lifestyle in cities. So in most cases, something might be happening and nobody will even want to kind of. So um apart from learning not to trust nobody, yeah, we would also learn um to be careful at always. Like for instance, in some areas, most people there they are mostly lackadaisical. Like they know they care, but if you be the kind of person we don't live in a city before, you are always very careful and you're kind of attentive, right? So when you're in the city, you learn not to trust nobody. You learn not to put your hope on nobody. You also learn to always be in a hurry, realizing that time is money. You also learn to be security conscious all the time. Like in the city, you must be security conscious. Like you're active, you're at alert, right? And you also in cities, there are better opportunities in terms of working with better companies and getting better pays. Of course, in cities, you get to meet some of the products I've been consuming for several years. Some of the products you don't they chop. Some of all these things they chop. Now all those cities you could meet the Oga Patapata, the headquarters, their CEOs and all that, where the mem wealth is pumping in, right? And in that city, you would realize that rich people don't sleep. That is why when they tell you that rich man no dey sleep, you go think say na people wey dey do juju, people wey dey I don't know how they dey reason am. But rich men truly they don't sleep because these guys they work around the clock, right? Because see, once they get back before you get to your house, traffic will hold you down. Before you get to your house around that kind 11 or let me say 10 or 9 p.m. By the time you try to round off and take one or two or 10, you go to bed, you need to wake 4 or 5 to prepare for the day because you must go as early as possible to avoid traffic in cities, right? So city is always kind of bubbling, bustling, busy, busy, busy. Huh? And you must learn to yeah, and that small community now, you might not really like some kind of people and you have kept it that way. But in city, you would learn to accept everybody, like whatever they do, whatever religion, whatever faith, whatever fantasy, whatever they choose to do, you learn to accept it, and a business, my business cares. In cities, you definitely get to learn how to mind your business. Are you getting me? See, life in city is very kind of hard. So sometimes when your life gets very boring, look out for cities like Lagos, right? Look out for cities like New York, right? Look out for cities like Accra, or Cairo, right? Johannesburg, right? All these places. Find one of these cities like Port Harcourt, all this kind of city. Find one city, enter. And let me tell you, in cities, there are opportunities for you to actually stay at better locations because why most people choose to live at the other side of the um city, maybe do I say the average side of the city, for instance, in Lagos now you see people at the island and people at the mainland, right? Now, somehow we the islanders, we dey still say na we get money, and the mainland like we dey like too who, but it's not actually like that, you know. Sometimes people who stay at the mainland are actually kind of doing very, very excellently, but somehow I don't know. Maybe it's societally perspective somehow. But then again, it is not that very difficult to stay at the island. It's just about decision making or decision taking. Sometimes people they already don't settle their mind. Say once I just reach Lagos now, now Balendi I dey go. Or once I don't reach Lagos now, na Oju Elegua or what is it called? Yaba. Like what of a place like a cartoon, you might have heard about a cartoon. Okay, let me just go to cartoon. No, no, you're almost like, you say, okay, let me go to Egbeda. No, it's almost like you're going back to the village somehow. So, but like you have decided in your mind, so, okay, I'm going to like island. I'm going to like Lakey, I feel like VI or Banana Island, all this kind of place. It's possible, or Awolo, all this kind of places is very, very okay. But sometimes when you end up in that kind of place, you still survive and getting what you want. See, it's about your desire. See, in most cases, it's about your desire. But let me be very honest with you, like I was telling you, city is very important to put you on check. City is very important to ginger you up. City is very important to update you. Like, but when you are in cities, you go know what is happening. You go know. You go dey know. And when you are at the rich man side of the city, you go dey know more. You go dey know more. You understand now? You understand now? You guys are my guys, and I love you, and I know you love us, and we have come a long way. That is why we continuously give you this very important information. So life in the city is very tough, hard. Those of us in the city presently now, and it's getting tougher, 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 tougher. Or sometimes you can retreat, go back to the village and chill. Sometimes village or towns or rural areas, they can still be very, 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 very productive. Like they still live a very positive life, but kind of I would prefer city first. You acquire the whole basic information and of course knowledge, you then return and you can still do whatever you want to do. And 2024, if you're actively connected to the internet, there is nothing you cannot do from anywhere in the world. This is Nollywood Actor Daily Library. If we don't have these heart to heart conversations, how do we then call ourselves friends? We are friends, and that is why we always discuss these important things. So what you need to do now, you replay, you replay, you pause, you try to comprehend because these informations are very, very, very important. You go need them. So you stay active. If you're in Nollywood Actor Day Library, you stay active, stay locked. We here in questioning level. So out of love we do everything.